toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a team ready to put on a show, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Falcons will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
To the air on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Baxter. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll run the sneak for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. The hands. The feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Air Force's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Goes to the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Firing to the right, complete. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking for room. It's Baxter. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Hampton. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Falcons decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Gives it to the back on the draw. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's not. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
At the 17-yard line. First down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 3rd and long.
At the 14-yard line. It's 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
At the 5-yard line. And first down for the offense.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Knox. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Falcons come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. He'll take the deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush, but with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
The Falcons will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line.
2nd down coming up.
They give it to him again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll go to the sneak.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
Now he's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Baxter. At the 35, he's open. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Beck's going for the goal line. He bangs his way in for the score.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. And the Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the pitch. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Off the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Falcons will punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Hampton. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Gets it out quickly. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. 1st and 10.
At the 47. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Gonna run it. It's Baxter. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. He's now up to 64 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Hampton. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
1st down for the offense.
They go to the ground. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Motion from the wideout. Calls his own number. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Snagged out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They kick it away on 4th down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Baxter. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Got to protect the merchandise, gets down without taking a hit. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the read option, he'll keep it himself to the left. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll ride his man on the option.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Knox. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. On the run, it's Baxter. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hendricks. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. That's caught. It's Hampton. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The give on the option. Oh, what a move. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup. From the 22 on 1st and 10.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hendricks. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quick strike complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. Scores on the sneak.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Michigan is currently ahead in this one in a jam-packed big house, but it's been close so far.
A designed run for the quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Galloway.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And first down for the offense.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's open on the right. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their...
Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And he made the extra point without problem. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. This drive will open from the 15. The give to the back. There he goes. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the fullback. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Gets the back moving. Here's the handoff. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Short gain on the play before he slides. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point, and still in the 4th quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep running. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They'll give it to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for the score. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. For the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Got it behind the line. It's Lyle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes a connection. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Fires downfield. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch on first down from the 13-yard line. In the red area, it's small. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. He'll set up to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus.
And the returner will be brought down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. The short hands. It's long. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Leaves it with the running back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got room to work. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if he's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pulls it and goes right on the read option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. They'll leave it with him. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Finding open areas. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Makes the grab. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lyle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the 1st week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.